Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to solve an example on trigonometry. The diagram shows 3 points P, Q and R on a horizontal ground. So imagine that the 3 points are on the floor or on the ground, forming a triangular shape. The length of PQ is given as 50 meters, length of PR is given as 100 meters and angle PQR is given as 140 degrees. Calculate angle PRQ, which is this angle needs to be found out. So before solving this, let us write down the respective sides of the given angles. Since this is angle P, opposite to angle P is side P, and this is angle R, so opposite to the angle R is the side R, and opposite to angle Q is the side 100 meters. So let me write it as Q is equal to 100 meters. Now let us see if we can use the sine rule to get the value of angle R. So the sine rule is written as sine of angle P over side P is equal to sine of angle Q over side Q is equal to sine of angle R divided by side R. Now if we look at point P, neither do we have the angle given nor its opposite side is given. So we can just discard sine P over side P and consider only these two angles and these two sides. So let us substitute the values. The angle Q is given as 140. So sine of 140 divided by its opposite side is Q, which is 100 meters, is equal to sine of angle R. That is what we need to find out here. So we'll keep it as sine of angle R. And opposite to the angle R, its side is given as the value 50 meters. So let us substitute here 50. Now cross multiplying, let us take the 50 on the other side of the equal to sign. So we have sine R is equal to 50 times sine 140 over 100. So now let us move the sign on the other side of the equal to sign. So this gives us R is equal to arc sine or sine inverse of the given value. So sine inverse or arc sine of the given value, let us check how much we get. So we get the sine inverse of the given value as 18.747. So I'm going to take the answer till 2 decimal places. So it will be 18.75. So let me write here R is equal to, it is 18.75 degrees. So it is always better to put in your calculator the entire thing like I have done over here, so that you avoid any mistakes you make during the intermediate stages when taking the values or rounding off. So it's always better to put the entire value to get very precise values. Now let me move on to the B part of this question. The bearing of R from Q is 100 degrees. Find the bearing of P from R. So first of all, let us understand what is bearing. Bearing is an angle made from one point when you are looking towards another point. For example, here they have given the bearing of R from Q is 100 degrees, which means if you are standing at point Q looking towards the north and you start turning in a clockwise direction and you make an angle of 100 degrees during the clockwise turn, then you will be able to look at the point R. In the bearing, remember that you are always looking towards the north direction and you have to take always the clockwise direction for making the turn. The anti-clockwise direction or counter-clockwise direction is not allowed in the bearing. So this angle is given as 100 degrees. Find the bearing of P from R, which means if you stand at this point R looking towards the north, you have to start turning in the clockwise direction and keep on turning till you look at the point P, which is over here. So how much is the turn that you need to make? That is what should be the angle. Now let us consider the north directions which they have given over here. So the two north lines are parallel to each other and the line QR acts as a transversal line cutting the two parallel lines. So this angle Q and this angle R are going to form the co-interior angles of the given parallel lines. So the addition of these two angles should be 180 degrees because they are co-interior. So if this is 100 degrees, this is going to be 80 degrees. So we have found out this angle. Now in part A of this question, we had got the value of angle R as 18.75 degrees. Now let us find out what is the angle at point R. This is the angle we need to find, so let us take it as X, and the angle made at point R should be 360 degrees. So we are going to add up all the angles and write over here as 80 plus 18.75 plus this angle X, which we need to find out, is equal to 360. So taking the 80 and 18.75 on the other side of the equal to sign, we get, so let us see what will be the value of X here. So X is equal to 261.25. So I'm going to round it to one decimal place. So it's going to be 261.3 degrees. So this is the bearing of P from R. I hope you have understood all the steps and liked the video. If you know any other way of solving this example, do comment below. And if you are liking my videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.